The big homie, big homie, big homie. The big homie, the big homie show. Shwoo. Hey, hey, welcome to the big homie show. The big homie, the big homie, the big homie. The big homie, hey, welcome to the big homie show. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. The big homie. With no further ado, I welcome Devo, your host. Like, comment, share, and subscribe before you go, and tell a friend about the big homie show. Ay, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. Drop that Zaddy in the bed, boy. Ay, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. The big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie show. Shwoo. Hey, hey, welcome to the big homie show. The big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. With no further ado, I welcome Devo, your host. Like, comment, share, and subscribe before you go, and tell a friend about the big homie show. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. Drop that Zaddy in the bed, boy. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. The big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie show. Shwoo. Hey, hey, welcome to the big homie show. The big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. With no further ado, I welcome Devo, your host. Like, comment, share, and subscribe before you go, and tell a friend about the big homie show. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. Drop that Zaddy in the bed, boy. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. The big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie.
What up, my peoples in this snow-ass blizzard? What is it, a blizzard? It's your boy, the big homie. Let's get it. I see y'all out here, man. Listen, respectfully, I can't help, or I always eat. I can't help it. Either I'm munching on something and drinking on something. It is what it is, man. I'm a big fat nigga. So what's the word, man? What's going on out here, man? I'm just going live. I haven't went live in a hot minute. So, you know, I'm just letting y'all know YouTube is being good to me. I just hit the AdSense shit, so I think I can get super chats and all that other shit like that, man. So, yeah, man, the big homies low-key blowing up, man. We doing some things. So all the homies out there, the nieces and nephews, y'all know what it is, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. We here, man. I can see y'all in the chat. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Just let me know if y'all can hear me or not. And yeah, we just turn this volume up and shit. But I just want to do a couple of things, man. I just want to, you know, talk to y'all for a minute and just run through my stream and whatnot, man. I bet. Blaze your face. Okay. It's a hard name, nigga. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Blaze your face, man. Let's check this out, man. Let's check this out right here. This is your boy Academics talking crazy, man. We don't just cover battle rap. We cover hip-hop shit, too, and all that, man. I don't know if I could consider this hip-hop, but it's within the hip-hop lexicon. So, let me just play this for y'all.
So now I hear Wham. So first he said Fopiev, then I hear Wham. I'm like, I don't know who this nigga is. I'm like, wait, what? So what are you talking about? It's like, bro, you be talking mad shit about Wham. Like, what's up with that shit you be talking about online about Wham, bro? Now, this is very important. And I swear, like, I hate to swear, baby, I hope everybody in your family dies if you ever deny this. And I hope everybody in this nigga family dies if you ever deny it. And I will never take it back. Because I do not lie. When he said that to me, I said, what? So I said to him, I said, bro, you talking about baby? Say, yeah, man, you talking mad shit online. I said, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all, me and baby cool, bro. We just talked. Now, let me tell you his response, and then let me tell you some real shit. What he said was, man, he ain't talk to you, nigga. Like, he ain't talk, man, stop it, man. You fucking with the team, nigga. Like, so I'm looking at this guy and I'm saying he's a random. This guy's a bum. He's a random. Why is he a random? Let me then tell you this. I'm telling everybody business. Let me take all my jewelry off. And if anybody need me to provide proof, nigga, I'll make the movie and a half. Carrot suck a dick, nigga. And little baby, you suck a dick too, nigga, because I really think you're behind this shit, nigga. So I ain't gonna really get at your weed roller. I get at you, nigga. Facts. Because I asked you for...
This nigga Academics is talking spicy. I ain't too much of a fan of this little nigga, but when he be popping it, man, he be talking crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, get your respect, little nigga. Let's go. Let's continue to hear this.
The squabble, nigga, and I told you a location you ain't never showed up the first time. So if you send this nigga and try to be slick with me, you pussy. Straight up. So let me
talk to these fucking rappers out here. Talk to these rappers, man.
Let me tell you what I said to this nigga. I said, bro, like, you know, I spoke to baby, right? Let me tell you when I spoke to baby. And Raw Wave, I love you to death, nigga. I just went to your concerts. If you lie on this, fuck you too. I'm on business. I will never let niggas lie on me like this. When baby was about to drop his album, they said I fucked this whole shit up. And I'm calling everybody out. Pierre Thomas from QC, you know you called me. You said, hey, bro, I fuck with you. We gonna get you and this baby shit correct. I know we shouldn't have dissed you on that last album. Bro, we gonna get it right. And I said, I know you're gonna get it right. P, I fuck with you. Like, P's my mans. He said, yo, you know, baby be on my ass. I ain't know him and baby had some stinching argument. I ain't know. Say, yo, act. Bro, could you do me a favor? P asked me this. P, if you lie about this, I swear I hate you for life. I would never. Any of you niggas lie about anything I'm saying, and if I'm lying about it, I promise you, I will show my whole bank account for every dollar y'all ever gave me in life. I will give it back to you because I do not respect whole nigga shit. I will give it back. P, baby, the entire, and I'm telling you, even Universal Music Group, Capitol Records, Motown, I will give every dollar back. And I'm telling you, I got the receipts. So y'all gotta say, Ak is lying or Ak is keeping 100. And if anybody who's listening to the sound of my voice that Ak is lying, say to all them pussy ass things I'm talking about, but why don't you like challenge him that he could prove it? Why don't you challenge him? Because he's down to prove it. Your money's never worth my respect. Y'all niggas ain't really on nothing. I really believe that. So let me put this in perspective. He called me. He called me in December. Lil Baby, you dropped your album in January last year, nigga. I remember that. And I said, yo, he said, Ak, the nigga's mad at you because you sent a narrative about his album. I said, bro, Pete, you know I'm a logical nigga. The nigga dissed me on his album. Why you diss me on his album? What, you think I'm like some bitch? Like, bro, like, I always supported him. P's a reasonable nigga. He said, Ak, I know you a reasonable nigga. I don't know why he dissed you. I'm gonna get this shit together. Me and P been talking for a minute. P told me I'm gonna put you on with baby eventually. I said, bro, me and his beef ain't that deep. Yeah, I'm getting my jokes off. He retarded, he this, but it ain't that deep. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. For any of y'all little full PF dick suckers, all y'all niggas little baby fans, y'all gonna either pick a side. Does Academics control the culture? Because when I'm telling you, I'm putting This foot on baby's ass. I promise you, nigga. Even what I never did to Meek, nigga. I'm gonna see, nigga. I'm down to crash out for all of this shit. So let me tell you this. So I done talked to P. I said it ain't that serious. He dissed me on the record, talking about academics guy ain't got money like me. Academics niggas can get touched. I said, why is he talking like that? I bet. That's all good. So cool.
Yo, man, these streamers is getting more bolder by the day. More bolder by the day. These streamers is turning the fuck up and getting extra super crazy, man. Yo, man, I equate this shit. I call it streamer culture. Streamer culture meaning these motherfucking young cats, man, they just turn them cameras on and just say the craziest shit or do the craziest shit, man. And right now, this is equating to black culture and shit and how people look at us as a people and whatnot. And these young boys, man, you can't stop them, man. They love that fame. They love that camera. They love to be seen and shit. They love to be heard, to say the most off-wall, craziest shit they could probably say. In this case, an ass condition, you know what I'm saying, to put context of what I'm trying to say and whatnot, man. It's just a whole clusterfuck of this industry, man. Like I said, on my channel, I talk about hip-hop, not just battle rap shit. I talk about hip-hop and battle rap because I came from both worlds. I was an architect in both worlds, and I can merge the two and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some content you're going to dig because you're going to be like, oh, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm being informative and stuff like that. So to put the context with this academic shit, obviously, you know what I'm saying, he has some type of drama or beef with Lil Baby and shit from back then. I guess they squashed it or whatever. And you know, it's right now, from what I'm seeing, from what I'm hearing out there in the internet, and Beyonce's internet, that son up there on the top and shit on the right hand corner with the other dude and shit, son with the headphones on and shit, not the white headphones, but the other one with the long white shirt. I'm guessing he was the one that reached out in the car and tried to smack academics, and academics said, you know, saying the nigga never touched him, but the nigga is saying that he did smack him. Or for Lil Baby, I guess he's like pretty much attaching his name or whatever the fuck he did with academics to, you know, the crew of Lil Baby's crew had. And yeah, man, it's just shit is just getting out of hand, man. Like, life is just being right in front of the camera in front of your face, and people are telling y'all what happened, what I did, and what she did, what he did, and all that shit, man. What's dangerous about this, man, is a lot of things could be, you know, be a painted narrative to be advantage towards whomever is painting that narrative and whatnot, man. And this kind of fucked up, man. It's fucked up, you know. And these streamers, man, they got quote unquote security and whatnot. So it's like the so-called streets versus like the streamer kids and shit like that. And with the streamer kids, if they do have enough money and whatnot, if they do have enough money, they could pay for security and stuff. And there's a whole lot of security that's out there that's with it, man. They'll catch wreck on behalf of the name of the streamer that they fucking hired by and shit, which is kind of crazy. And there's these young street cats, man, that's ready to crash out like crash dummies and shit, these YNs and shit. They prepared to just, you know, do whatever in search of a name or just to catch wreck and talk about it the next day on their stream and shit like that. So it's a dangerous climate and atmosphere of what's going on right now, man. And it's kind of crazy. Now, hold on. Let me just play a little bit more. Hold on.
I'm ready. What it ends up being is that now they're telling me this is December. And I'm going to tell you how the music business goes. By December 2024, when Baby about to drop his album in January 2025, P asked me, Ak, I never ask you a favor. And P, I love you. I got no problem against you. But the music business ain't worth that much for me to lie about nothing. I'm not trying to expose you and nobody else, but I got to tell the fucking truth. You are Lil Baby's boss. You called me and you said, academics, could you not speak your opinion on what the album's gonna be? Because Baby feels you have ruined his chance of getting this shit lit. Cause you, like, we're not telling you you gotta love it, but could you at least reserve judgment till the shit is out? P's my nigga. I love P. P's a real nigga. I fuck with him. I say yeah, I will. I'm in my mind, I'm still thinking P gonna get me and Baby together. It ain't that serious to me. All right. Bet. Before the album comes out, everything gotta get exposed. I gotta keep it a beam. If I will never be here. Yo, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I want y'all to look at my phone. What it say? That's Rod Wave. Let me tell you what happened. I went to Houston, Texas, and did some fly shit with Rod Wave. Lil Baby's pussy ass was hating. He called Rod Wave and said, yo, Wave, why you doing something with that bitch ass nigga Academics? Rod Wave is a real nigga. Because this industry's full of dick-sucking bitches like Lil Baby.
Now, see, this is the thing here. As much as I probably not, cool with the views and opinions of Academics, I could say the same thing for a Lil Baby and shit. I don't know these niggas from a hole in the fucking wall, but I could tell you one thing. The views and opinions of Academics is put out there in the forefront for y'all to see, to have an opinion and judgment on them. But who's to say? Because these niggas like Lil Baby and shit do things behind closed doors that, you know what I'm saying, y'all might not even fucking like that much. That equates to what the fuck Academics is doing and shit like that. The music industry was designed to be on the low so nobody would see the demon time that a lot of these executives are on and shit like that, or the shit that they be doing. Obviously, y'all heard about the Puff shit, you know what I'm saying? And we're not just talking Cassie and shit. We're talking about a lot of shit that he's done and executive decisions he made that pretty much ruined the career of a lot of people. Unfortunately. And whatnot. So, man, it's all about who has the upper hand, who is all about right now, the explosion, you know what I'm saying? The exposed era has been around, is just more prevalent than ever, especially in 2025 and 2026 and shit, man. A lot of these new streamers is popping in. They can't differentiate the ways of the Illuminati, quote unquote, that you can't, expose shit, or you shouldn't expose shit. Shit's supposed to be on the low. You feel what I'm saying? And they're playing by different rules. And the people that have the power and the money are the ones that set the rules in this industry. So you could imagine, say, like, equate it to, like, if I would say the government. You see in Congress a bunch of these old niggas, 70 and 80 years old, damn near close to, you know what I'm saying, to the casket and shit like that, just laying down the rules and legislation and all that shit. They're the ones who set the precedent to, you know what I'm saying, the precedent to pretty much tell you how shit goes in your state, your city, your country, like your continent, like, shit like that. And these young legislators and young congressmen and young senators and young assembly men and women, mayors, governors, or what have you, they're getting younger by the day, but they still don't have the power to move the needle in a sense, because people that's in politics, that's been in it for like past 20 years and stuff, have the resources and the the time, to do, to make shit happen. When you get into some place out of the blue and shit, you have no power. Nobody knows you. Nobody's going to want to do anything for you because you can't do something back for them. So, ergo, you just continue to accumulate more and more resources, more and more power to where you could bust a move somewhere down the line and shit like that. These little streaming niggas, man, they've been behind the scenes, like being on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, what have you, for years. Now, there's a young generation that follow them and pretty much listen to them or watch them more than they watch, say, battle rap or say the music industry and shit like that. They just want to hear their young streamer talk and give them all the heads up on what's going on. There's a community. You know, back in the day, outside was outside. Motherfuckers had to go outside to be seen and socialize and shit. You either go to the club, you go to the skating rink, or you just hang out on a corner somewhere that's popular to hang out at and shit. Now this is the popular spot. You know what I'm saying? Some of these streamers invite the influencers and the people that's there to that people want to see on the stream, and their numbers go up. You know what I'm saying? Once the numbers go up, then you got a corporate people watching and saying, hey, that kid's numbers is going up. Let me get him, or let me book him, or let me get him a brand deal, or this, that, and the third and shit. And it's dangerous. You know why it's kind of dangerous? Because these young cats, man, they can't, you know, they're impulsive. Not all, but some. They're impulsive. They're not raised correctly, respectfully speaking. Because some of these cats, man, been raised by their grandmama, or probably just their mom and shit, who don't have time to fucking watch what they doing 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Or an abusive parent or whatever and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It is real. It is real out there. So now these young cats and shit, they're influencers and shit like that. They get to stream from their house with their headphones on, as you can see right here, just like I'm fucking doing. And you could connect to them via internet to see what they're doing. They don't have to go outside to be, hey, look at me, I'm out here, look what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? They could be doing it from the crib and shit. Only thing they have to have is an audience to watch them do it. This kid, Academics, was one of the first. I'm not going against him. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying the obvious of what it is. Because sometimes when you paint a picture to be biased and shit like that, you're not going to get really nowhere. I have nothing against the Academics and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I judge the man by the shit he does, not the person that he is or whatever. I don't know if that makes. But you know, this shit he does. Some shit is tomfoolery, shenanigans, and bullshit. But a lot of times that kid tells the truth. So in life, you can't, it's not just black and white. Life is just not, oh, we're going to hate him because this is what he did and we hate him forever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that do bad in this world that's capable of doing good, and vice versa. Life is just life. You know what I'm saying? You could fuck with a person due to the relationship and how long you knew the person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers turn into rats and all other crazy shit, you know what I'm saying, that you knew for damn near 20 years. It's hard to detach yourself from that person due to a street code. You feel what I'm saying? Like, some people are not even from the streets. They just want to act like they from it, or just be a part of the consensus. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You can find out your right-hand man done ratted on several fucking people. You know what I'm saying? And you just got a 9-to-5 job. You're not even from the street. You just got a 9-to-5 job. When you find that out, what you gonna do? You're gonna separate yourself from your mans and shit? You knew the niggas for 20 years. It's a hard decision to make. It's crazy out here. You understand? So, you know, let me just land my plane on this situation, man. It's just that, you know, Academics is dangerous because, you know, at a point in time, he just started divulging industry secrets and telling y'all what it is, how the music industry works and shit like that. A lot of executives were just like, oh shit, this motherfucker's telling the secrets. I'm surprised they ain't trying to do something to this little nigga by now. You know what I'm saying? But at this point in time, it's hard to do something to anybody because shit be so obvious, or there's cameras everywhere, or motherfuckers is Batman out here. They just detectives and shit. They'll find out what the fuck is going on. And a lot of industry niggas is soft anyway. You know, they're not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're going to hire somebody to do something and shit like that. And the people that they hire are just not with it no more. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your own dirt in this motherfucker out here and shit. So it all depends. This is, I consider, high quality stupidity drama and shit like that. I don't know where it's going to go and shit like that or whatever. But, you know, a lot of shit been coming out of Atlanta, man, faulty and crazy. I don't know what the fuck is up with Atlanta, man. Atlanta is fucking crazy. Atlanta's like the damn near rat set up rat country. I mean, city and shit. But let me finish it, because I got another thing I'm going to attach this one to. Is Whiffing battle rap. Let's go.
And Rod Wave said, instead of saying, oh, fuck Act, I love you, little baby, you gave me a feature. He said, I value Act and I fuck with you. Let me get y'all on the phone. You think I'm lying? Look at my phone. It says Rod Wave. Hold on, I gotta make sure y'all see this shit. This is Rod Wave. This is Rod Wave. This is Rod hit me. He says, yo, I'm going to read it for you. Yo, bruh, let's get on a FaceTime, me, you, and Wham. December 24, the day before Christmas, 2024. They done concluded that Act done fucked up everything baby got going on. Bet. I want you to see what I said. What I said. I'm down. I'm down. He said, what time? I'm going to read what I said. I said, you let me know. I'm streaming till like 10 tonight. But other than that, I ain't doing shit. Rod Wave said, so let's do 10 tonight. I said, that's fine. That's fine. Rod Wave put me on the phone with Lil Baby. And when he put me on the phone with Lil Baby, by the way, nigga, this is why when I say I be disrespecting these niggas, because I don't see these niggas I seen their whole tendencies. Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on, let me backtrack a little bit. So when y'all say, Act, why you do whatever, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't respect that nigga. And when y'all see me disrespect him now, y'all could be like, Act, I see why you did. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. I promise you I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this.
Nigga, what we waiting to see?
I exposed this before, so Lil Baby's unscented shit. Hold on. I want to make sure y'all see this, bro. Y'all rap niggas gonna really, this is why like niggas don't really believe y'all. Sorry, I'm never been scared of y'all. Y'all gotta come with the whole team that you got in 4PF in motherfucking Atlanta. So he deleted this shit, but when he said it, you're gonna see, I said, I'm here till 3 p.m. Then I got a stream. I'm here. He never showed up. He sent me a message afterwards. He deleted this shit. He said, yo, go back. Other videos covered it. He said, yo, man, you just playing. Stop playing with me. Bet. This is before the shit with Rod Wave. So now we at the Rod Wave shit. Rod Wave put us on the phone. Rod Wave say, yo, Act, I fuck with you. You a real nigga. I love you. I fuck with you. And he said, I fuck with Baby. Baby a real nigga too. I love him too. I want y'all to talk about y'all shit. And I respected Rod Wave for that. Just like I respected Savage for when he put me on the phone with Meek. He's not like these pussy rappers in this music business. They're really not on nothing.
So I concur with that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lord Beer's creator. He said, Mickey Fax store runner is heavy. That's a fact. Mickey Fax shit is out right now, man. Store runner, hashtag store runner. That's a 3-0 on Truffaut, man. I review Truffaut shit too, man. Salute to Truffaut, man. Support that project he got going on. So back to this, man. It's all about the person. Perception is everything. Now I'm gonna get into the music industry, excuse me, the battle rap shit. The perception is everything. You know what I'm saying? Your perception on the street before the internet hit was through word of mouth. People would say shit about who you are and how you move and all that. Be like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you know what I'm saying, your name precedes you is kind of bigger than life in a sense, right? So you would watch out on who you would deal with and shit like that and make sure you're not doing no funny shit or whatever. With this internet shit, man, it's daily, consistent, daily life shit. You know what I'm saying? You could make a mistake here and fuck up over here and do good shit over here and what you call it. So everything is so seesaw because that's just how life is. Life is a daily, consistent thing of yin and yang, negative and positive, negative and positive. So, you know, some people will want to hold on to the negative shit that somebody's done in the light and keep that as a forever thing. That's not what life is. It's not. It's not. You understand? You could see somebody in a negative light and then 2 years later down the line or some shit, they do something so positive, even something positive for your benefit. Would you look at them different? Of course you would. Of course you would. That's just life. Period. You understand what I'm saying? So with that said, Let me go here. Let me go here. Look at this shit. Shout out to my man Uncle Ra.
Trying to ask you. That's what the words seem to be.
No, that's not the word. That's from these corny niggas that don't know who flagging niggas' channels, and they just because they gonna say my name that they know it's gonna get a little bit of traction. If I flagged your fucking channel, I'm gonna say I flagged your fucking channel because I don't like you.
Did you threaten to flag a channel?
No.
So, okay. When did that? When did it just somebody else just?
All I said was
conjured that up.
if you use my footage to disrespect me, I'm getting it took down.
Warranted, valid.
No, I'm a public figure, so if anybody could talk, you know how many people talk shit about you? Could go put on Easy the Block Cabinet. It is mad niggas talking shit.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. You know what I'm saying? With my biasness aside, you know I'm biased towards this nigga. This nigga's not my cup of tea, man. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Ra agreed to that. You know, and back then I would have probably somewhat agreed to it as well. But knowing how, you know, just how shit is, man, niggas talk shit about everybody and whatnot. But, you know, I could say, if you put up a battle of mine, of course I'm gonna get it took down. That's not your content. You know what I'm saying? It's what I've done. So in that light, as far as what he's saying with that, using his content specifically, you know what I'm saying? Niggas could probably be like, all right, yo, get that took down and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about a strike or flag, because I wouldn't do that. You know, because I'm not gonna take nobody's channel down or stop somebody's fucking money and shit. But yeah, I can understand not using somebody else's content. You could talk about the motherfucker, of course, but content, I wouldn't agree to be using that. Let me keep it going.
About me, I can't get their channels taken down. But if you use my content that I own to disrespect me, I'm swiping that shit. Just saying like that, I'm swiping it. And while I'm swiping it, I'm striking you.
Right.
Because I already warned y'all niggas to don't do it. So if you still want to do it and don't think I got the power to get your shit taken down, you're bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So yeah, I have niggas on it. So niggas text me, they be like, yo, somebody using your shit. And then yeah, I'll come like, yo, it's done. It's down. And shit like only if you use my shit. If you use my shit or Chrome 23 shit, if you use anybody that's in my vicinity, shit that I have control with, that I can power down, I'm powering that shit down. Unless you're doing some positive. If you're recapping one of our battles, no. If you're talking some positive shit, no, we're not taking your shit down. If you're using my shit or Rim shit, and you're trying to disrespect either one of us, and we have control of that footage,
makes sense.
It's down. And I'm striking you for being disrespectful.
So for the record, it hasn't happened.
I know.
So nobody haven't used your content.
I took a few. Yeah.
You took a few down. Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Because he did OTFMZ dirty. Shout out to Josh and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had a nice media channel going and shit on Instagram. And, you know, he was behind that Instagram page being took down, and they had to start a second one and shit like that. And, you know, they can't use the footage that he puts up and shit, unfortunately.
Okay. Videos there, absolutely.
Okay.
And I will continue.
They were using your content to disrespect you.
I will continue to do it. Just don't do it. Now, if you want to, you know, blog about like the tracks I do, I'm not mad at that. If you want to do some battle shit, yo, we did, I'm not mad at that. But certain people be on some disrespectful shit. They be taking certain shit, clipping 30 seconds or 16 seconds of shit that we didn't even say, but making their own shit and then putting it out there and spinning a narrative to make us look bad. It's not happening. No. Nope.
It makes sense.
No.
Yeah, I'm not.
So just actually standing here, seeing me agree with something he said when it came to that, right? So cool. But here's what I don't agree with.
15 minutes of fame.
Here's what I definitely don't agree with.
15 minutes of fame. Radio.
Let's go.
And on that same thing, flagging thing, paying your bodyguards $30,000 to slap the shit out of somebody. You said 1,000.
I said
1,000.
And them niggas seen it too, and they called me. They was like, "Hey, niggas get 1,000." They was like, "Hey, niggas get 1,000." I said, "No, I was just heavy in the talking. I was talking heavy." I said, "We might get 500. We might get 500." Yes.
Because I was gonna ask you, do they know it?
No, them niggas be with it.
Yeah.
Them niggas be with it, bro. Them niggas be with it. So I be hearing what people be saying and all that. It's funny.
Yeah.
Let me see it. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. The laugh and the people. That ain't gonna happen. Let's see it. Because I don't mind. Here you go.
But how do you feel about, again, I know I've seen people say like, you know, like you got a problem with somebody, you handle that yourself. Why are you going to pay
That's fine. I will.
your security to?
I'm going to be there.
Like that, Uncle Raw.
Listen, man.
I didn't agree with it when you said it, just for the record. I just like.
That's okay.
And then you might get them.
How about this? I promise you, because every time I'm with any of my security, all these niggas be quiet as a church mouse. You hear a mouse pissing on cotton when I'm around them niggas. Nobody be tough. They tough online now. They saying what they saying now. Not near none of them niggas be tough. Excuse me. Easy there. Them niggas. How y'all doing? Hey, sis. That's how them niggas be.
Happy Valley Farms, you're right.
Sound good because they want their cameras down because they're not in the venue, but be disrespectful and see what happened. It's happening.
I'll be your security guard too. If you're gonna give me $1,000, I'll smack the shit out of somebody.
So you know what I'm saying, like that. We not tolerating no disrespect shit no more. And it's not that I don't even be on a shit like that. Them niggas really be like, bro, let me smack the shit out of them niggas. I be like, no, bro, it's bad rap.
Now, let's get to this. That nigga soft. Do you understand me? Soft. I don't know where he applied this logic from, because he's a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. He's not a top tier, respectfully speaking. You know what I'm saying? I would go forward to call him mid top tier. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about equating in raps, but I'm talking about status and shit like that. He's definitely not understanding. And this is where the thing that comes with it, man. He's moving like a streamer. Just like I showed you what I showed you previously with Ack and shit and the Aiden Rosses and all that of the world, and that got money to do, hire security. And here's the crazy shit. The nigga don't even got money to hire security. This is his sugar mama's money. Respectfully speaking. This is his sugar mama's money. She's the one that hires motherfuckers. How do you know this shit? Nigga, I knew her before him. I'm from the Bronx. I know a lot of things. A lot of things. You understand what I'm saying? So he would use her security to make sure, to protect him and whatnot. After the 2 clean joints that he caught from Pat, that's when the security came in. And I'm pretty sure she was the one that said, yo, man, security, it won't make you look weak. You know what I'm saying? You a star. You got money. You got such and such. You know what I'm saying? You should always make sure you protect yourself. I do it. But she's more of a star than he'll ever be. She really has money. You understand? I know the security niggas that fucking watches her back when she's out and about doing these big events. I got wild security niggas I know. Wild security stories, cousins that's big as shit security niggas. You know what I'm saying? The joint in New York, we did, and that TBL did, guess who did security? Yours truly. Yours truly. You know what I'm saying? Me and my niggas. So when y'all make jokes about that security, say, that's okay. I be laughing and shit, because I get money from that shit. I make sure a lot of niggas is good. Niggas that call me on the phone, Debo, can you come make sure, make sure they all good. So he's talking about paying $1,000 or whatever to smack whoever, and niggas is moving like church mouses, like they quiet when we come. That's bullshit. Who wants to talk to the nigga? Nobody cares about talking to the nigga. Do you have real beef, sir? Do you have niggas that's really coming to get you? No. And guess who made these beefs? It ain't like you innocent. You the one talking crazy or doing stupid shit to make niggas want to put their hands on you. You out here fucking with a married woman and shit. Of course the nigga's gonna feel a fucking way. Of course the nigga's gonna feel a way to want to smack the shit out of you. I was there at the event when the 2 clean joints happened. Now, I'm not gonna say I seen it, I didn't see it, but I heard it. As soon as the nigga came out the room, I was like, what the fuck going on? Oh, yo, that nigga. Word? Word? Come on. Hold on for a second. Amar, what you said, yo, Debo, no troll, you an angry fan should start a show. I'm going to get to you on that. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm going to get to you on that. Hold on. Let's answer this. Didn't Math bring security to an event too? Kind of, sort of. He got security for a show. I can understand Math's situation. I'm not trying to, placate one for the other, but Math has a lot of dollars coming in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Mando. He was security at the fucking my expert opinion show. I know Mando. He did security with me for my Queen of the Ring events. So I know all the security niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy shit, do you want to know something funny? These niggas laugh at Son. As far as the easy nigga, they laugh at him. He don't even know that shit. They be laughing behind it, like behind his back. The niggas that actually do security for him. Laughing. Like, who is this nigga? He needs protection. They laugh at him. You understand? So even if you see this easy, you know what I'm saying? You listen to me. I'm telling you, son, you going out sad, because you none of that is warranted. You don't need security. That's not warranted. You got one man that put their hands on you and shit. Whether you was in a fetal position, knocked out or whatever, the situation is you got hands put on you. And still to this day, 2.5 years later, you done nothing about it. Nothing. So when you with your sugar mama, you lay down with your woman, all that other good shit and shit like that, in the back of your head, I got my hands put on me by your fucking husband. Coincidences happen. Isn't it a coincidence that happened to you? Coincidence. How did Pep even know to be there? Well, he didn't know that was an event happening, obviously, but you know what I'm saying? You didn't know that nigga was coming to hang. So, listen, man. That nigga a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you putting lives in jeopardy, meaning that there's somebody that'll get with them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Security is supposed to be security for a reason. They're supposed to know and move accordingly and make sure they're good. They're not there for the trouble. Now you put a bounty on their head, meaning there's some psycho ass street nigga out there that's gonna want to, you know what I'm saying, do something to them. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if what you're saying is really true. So they're gonna start barking and doing that. You know what I'm saying? I remember you came to the Shotgun Sugar event, and that's what we was laughing at you. Hard body karate. This nigga Easy came with one security nigga moving around with the security. I said, here we go. Here we go with the stupid shit. No battle rap nigga at his level needed a security. We was like, nobody wanted to touch this man, I promise you. Nobody was gonna do nothing to that nigga. Unless you tell me different, that somebody was on the phone putting out, you know what I'm saying, calls and letting them know, yo, when we catch you moving, we're gonna put our hands on you. I don't think Pap is thinking about you. He with Calissa Shields right now and shit. He don't give a fuck about you. And that's the thing, man. Like, men could be men. It's when I say that, I'm saying it's so easy to put a call in and be like, yo, man, meet me around the corner at such and such time. Whatever. Let's get it. Let's get it shaken. I gotta get this shit off. I'm sure Pat wouldn't have turned that down. Of course. Why not? Why not? Now this nigga got security. You know, we like y'all talking like you the mob, like we such and such. Well, you get the fuck out of here, my nigga. We laughing all the way to the bank about this shit. Laughing. Come on. Let the right nigga get smacked in there or touched or put their hands on by a security nigga that he's hired. It's going to be chaos and anarchy in that building. Let the right person get their hands put. It's going to be, listen, 4 niggas can't beat 20, 30 niggas. Impossible. Impossible. Unless they the Justice League or the Avengers, 4 big niggas can't beat 20 medium, small, big niggas. It's impossible. That's not happening. You understand? The only reason why that get rectified if niggas is off-duty cops and they start pulling out badges. Calling for backup and shit. If they just regular niggas from the hood, nigga from Brooklyn, one nigga from Queens, Bronx, just regular niggas that have no badges, no type of armed security, that's not happening. I'm telling you right now. They're going to get packed out. And them niggas going to be running out the door. You understand? For that instance with the Cassidy joint, the security saw what it is. I know the protocol. They saw what it was. They grabbed that nigga and pushed him out of there. Yo, we got to go. Let's go. Pew! Because they seen shit getting unruly. They said, we ain't not fighting all these Philly niggas. You know what I'm saying? The smart security niggas know what time it is, me. They know when to retreat and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna just fucking put their body in harm's way. And they gotta respect the person that hired them. You know what I'm saying? Because they respect the money, not the person. You know what I'm saying? Higher security respect the money. You know what I'm saying? You're just the subject for the day. They know to guard that body. And it depends on the security whether they're gonna guard it with life and limb. Some securities got, you know what I'm saying, are armed. And sometimes armed security don't mean a motherfucking thing. You see what happened with the ICE shit? A nigga was fully strapped, 2 clips up, still got his head put on tilt, done for the rest of his life. So what does a gun mean when you can't reach it? What does a gun mean when you can't pull the trigger and get yourself the fuck out of there? And is it that deep? Is what I'm saying. Is it that deep? Security niggas, you gonna get yourselves fucked up for a nigga that's soft and don't want to fucking man up and be a man about his shit? You gotta know who you fucking protecting. He's talking about some old, oh yeah, they ready to smack somebody. They be asking me, yo, I tell them to chill. Who the fuck you tell anybody to fucking chill? I tell you right now to your face, whoever security is doing that shit, you's a dumb motherfucker. You stupid. You showing off for a nigga that, you know what I'm saying, gets no credibility or respect in this fucking culture. Because he won't take accountability and he lies all the fucking time. Just lies every fucking time. Nigga don't have to lie. Nigga just lies just to lie. A lie and the truth can't live in the same place, man. It can't. It can't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Boiler Room. You know what I'm saying? Salute to them. They got a event coming out very soon and shit. Let me get back to this this joint that I liked from. See if I can find it. Well, it was about the Caps thing. Like me and Caps have started a show. Listen, I ain't got no problem with Caps, none whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of that man's work. I've been a fan of his work since back then. He's always covered Queen of the Ring events when we was having them hot events and shit, and I always appreciated that. That nigga probably covered Queen of the Ring events more than any other fucking blogger in the fucking game. And I do appreciate him for that. The only reason we got to where we got to is because his mouth was running, saying something that triggered me and clicked right in my head. And then I said, yo, listen, it is what it is from here. But I don't have no harboring beef towards him and shit like that. I just wanted to rectify that one thing and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we talking about? That's it. I'm not trying to be tough. Like, yo, when I see that nigga, I'm gonna clap that nigga. When I'm nah. You know what I'm saying? So that's just pretty much it. And niggas is talking about, oh, niggas is running and getting them. Okay, I guess if that's how you really feel, that's not it. But I've always told them niggas, I put the line out. You know what I'm saying? Well, not the line, but I was like, yo, nigga, y'all got my numbers. Y'all know where it's at. Y'all know my number. Call me if you feeling away. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to be tough. I just felt like a nigga should get they get back off a nigga. It's not like, yo, you don't have to come find and look for me. I'll come to you. And we get it shaken and get it off our chest and leave it the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I harbor no feelings towards that man. You know what I'm saying? I was in a rightfully so situation. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell a nigga how to feel or what to do when they get talked to a certain way. No, it doesn't work like that. And he should know that as a man. He should know, yo, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to apologize. Like, it is what it is. What's done is done. But that's the only reason as to why that shit went down. Because what I would, you know what I'm saying, a nigga said to me on that's my, probably not say my trigger word, but I got at niggas for less. You feel me? And that was just so uncalled for that, you know what I'm saying, I had so much respect for the nigga. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, that he felt like I was a nigga to play with, and I'm not. So, you know, if I was to ever get on stream with him again or just, you know, kick it with him and shit like that, that'll be cool and shit. You know, maybe you might have to have a talk in the meantime, in between time. But no, I ain't got no, I still watch his videos. I watch his videos today. You know what I'm saying? I see his recaps, his review, and all that shit, nigga. I'm a fan of the nigga work. Don't mean I gotta hate a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Once I feel like I got my shit off, what's done is done. But yeah, man. There's a lot of sucker shit going on in the battle world, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga A-Verb. Verb out here crying, man. Crying and multiplying. His Church of Verb and shit. The Space Cadets. Niggas in spaces listening to this nigga for hours at a time, talking gibberish and nonsense. And then you got 3-letter man in there going, yo, you know what I'm saying? Come on, 3, fuck that nigga, man. You know he be talking retarded. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing serious about what the fuck is going on here. And shit like that. I don't know what type of time Verb is on, and I don't care. You understand what I'm saying? I just know, you know what I'm saying? I be elated off the fact that I be listening to Verb, knowing that there's probably 15 people in that motherfucking spaces that listens to him and hangs on his every word as if it's God talking. That shit be having me dying. They really believe in that bullshit Verb out here be out here talking. You know what I'm saying? Jay Mills closed his casket. He done. He done. I don't never want to see Verb battle rap on a beat or on stage ever in life. You are who you are from back then, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You continue to chisel away at your legacy in a negative manner, that's fine. That's on you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Verb, man. Cassidy getting at you now. Cassidy gonna say, I heard Mick loaded up to get crazy on you. You done. You want some type of engagement. You're gonna ignore that engagement and shit and talk about numbers all on spaces and Twitter and shit. You live on Twitter. I ain't gonna hold you. You're gonna be talking about, yeah, we're number 29. Nigga, you said hype was bullshit. Hype was some industry bullshit that's false with bots and all that shit. Now you on hype and shit. You was a whole hypocrite. A whole hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? You just you think you leading these niggas in the promised land, you leading these people, and just the blind leading the blind. It's a gang of fucking confusion. That's what you out here doing, Verb. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Hold on. A lot of us like both you and Cass, both necessary figures in our community. Salute, Happy Valley Farms. I appreciate that. Yeah, both things could be right. Both things could be right. But at this point in time, we just don't speak to each other. It is what it is. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, we taking away from the community and shit. We add into it on his side, and I'm adding to it on my side, which is here and shit, the Big Homie Show. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share, It's the big homie, act like you know me, your favorite uncle at the barbecue. All that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Amar, yeah, he's like, listen, the verb don't mean what he says, all for traction. 100%. He knows. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Some of these niggas got it. They got it. They get it. They got it. They come from that whack 100 school and shit, man. Once whack learned what the fuck is going on out here, and this shit is all for play and shit, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of people feared him and shit like that because he's, you know, Paru and all that shit like that or whatever and whatnot. He can control the narrative. The needle, these little streamer niggas look at him like he's God, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like the Aiden Rosses and academics and shit like that. They look at that. They look up to that nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? And he can muscle his way around verbally and physically and shit like that. And this shit ain't about nothing. It's about who's the flyest talker. When I get on here and shit like that, I give you logic, I give you rationale, I give you the truth. I give you the truth. I put you on game on what the fuck is going on. You understand what I'm saying? Trill 1996. Let me put it up for you. WTBL versus Queen of the Ring soon. I doubt it. I doubt it. Salute to them though. You know what I'm saying? They rocking out, doing what they doing. They got the tournament out there, you know what I'm saying? Support that, support those ladies and shit like that. But here's the story. A lot of people, you know, try to do the us and such versus Queen of the Ring. You got to get your mantle up. The only way I respect another league or anything like that to do anything with Queen of the Ring, if it's a female entity, is if they got their own soldiers. If they got their own soldiers from the ground up, built them up, and you know what I'm saying, to get thousands to millions of views, I'd be like, yeah, nah, we got to go against that brand toe to toe. But the Shunies, the Farahs, the QBs, the E-Hearts, the 40s, the C3s, the K-Profits, the Norma Bates, the Stargirl Lady Reds, the Star Smiles, the Chrissy Yamaguchis, the Cedar Bosses, but she's like my little baby. You know what I'm saying? So I got her too. You know, the KCJs, I could go on and on, man. These girls, Jazz the Rappers, you know, come on. I could name a gang of none. Shayna Ashley, I don't know if I said that already and shit. But from the ground up, you know what I'm saying? I got them hot and shit like that. Now, don't get it fucked up. It takes, you know what I'm saying, two to tangle. You know, they had to put the pen to the pad and get their rap off and shit like that, of course. But somebody got to put the platform and make a way for them to win. And that's what I help do. You know what I'm saying? Along with me and my partners and a few other people and shit like that. So, nah, I wouldn't do a WTBL versus Queen of the Ring, because that'll just be Queen of the Ring versus Queen of the Ring. Because a lot of people they using rap now are from Queen of the Ring. We're going to keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they're getting a bag and shit like that, but that's all it's about. There's nothing, respectfully speaking, there's nothing revolutionary or different or something that's been made from the scratch and shit like that that's going to apply to this situation and shit like that. Queen of the Ring is a very rare entity and shit, very rare. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that's out right now that has a name worth their weight has been in Queen of the Ring already. You understand what I'm saying? As far as women's battle rap and shit. So, you know, a lot of people's like, yo, when y'all come in, we're going to come back every once in a while and shit. You know what I'm saying? This battle rap game is not a consistent thing to do because you're just going to go in the red and your ROI is not going to be fly. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just come like, you know, like a Haley's comment and do an event every once in a while and shit. But, you know, to that, you know, I speak to a couple of girls and ladies in Queen of the Ring and shit. They get into their bag or they trying other things that's going to, you know, get them in a creative space where they could just move forward and shit like that. But other than that, yeah, man, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Now, okay, hold on, Trill 1996. I got you. They got Eon, Big Ice, Mallory X, and Ho Trilly. Well, don't you know those people have been on my platform already? You know what I'm saying? It's like we grew Big Ice and shit like that, pretty much. Mallory X, she damn near claimed Queen of the Ring and shit. Ho Trilly, of course. I had Ho Trilly on my platform. In the ring at that. Eon is dope. I think I had her on Queen of the Ring twice. I won't consider those WTBL artists. If they consider themselves WTBL artists, they dumb as shit. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, it's all about like consistency, man, and whatnot. And I ain't gonna hold you. At that point in time, we ain't provided for them and shit. You know what I'm saying? If they have a consistent way to to be on WTBL time and time again, and they're taking it to the top where the fans are actually looking at because that's the difference too. You got to remember, Queen of the Ring, we had our own thing. A lot of people invested their time, money, and everything else in Queen of the Ring to want to see these battles and shit like that. I'm not saying battle rap is dead, but I am saying this though. There are no stars being produced out of here for people to be going out buying $100 ticket, $50 or $60 pay-per-view and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's yet to be seen. Like that era on the YouTube era from 2008 to, I would say, right before the caffeine era, 2020, and COVID hit, was the best era in battle rap, period. You know what I'm saying? And why is that, Debo? Because we was provided a third-party platform called YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? YouTube was free for everybody. So we was able to promote, put shows on, put them on YouTube time and time again for all the leagues, not just Queen of the Ring, URL, RBE, King of the Dot, you know what I'm saying? We Go Hard, iBattle, Grind Time, almost like a whole lot of leagues and shit. A-Hat, I got to start putting A-Hat in there because I keep forgetting. Salute for A-Hat, my man OD. And we could keep going. Street Status, Block City, King of the Ring, which, you know what I'm saying, was my shit in vague and whatnot. Yeah, that was the era. That was the golden era. You know what I'm saying? We took it to the heights. We hit that, I can't say hit that ceiling, but we've done so phenomenal in that space, in that era, in that time frame, that it's hard to like topple over that. It's hard. You're not going to do it with just a couple of male and female battles. That's not known. You know what I'm saying? We damn near reinvented the wheel, if you will. So me as a league owner and kind of foreseeing a lot of things and shit like that, because, you know, to toot my own horn, pause. Queen of the Ring was genius within itself. You know what I'm saying? We provided economic, you know what I'm saying, culture for the ladies to come out and shit and buy a ticket and stuff. So that added with the niggas. So, you know, that just elevated the game economically and shit. And, you know, what made Queen of the Ring so great is that you started seeing talent from out of nowhere that just got better and better and better consistently because they had a home to do that shit in. You feel me? It's been done. You know what I'm saying? Like, female battle rap is a niche, it's a novelty and shit like that. For all intended purposes and whatnot, you know, you would want to see those girls in a ring or get from a sparring session and elevate all the way to the ring and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all due respect to them, man. I hope they do great in what they do. Salute to the ladies. Hold on. I got you. Salute. So, yeah, Trill, 1996. You know what I'm saying? They performed that Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they want to say they from Queen of the Ring because they might front and be like, well, this WTBL over here. You know what I'm saying? Do that stupid shit that somebody probably put in their ear. Yo, y'all from WTBL. I don't know. Man, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. They have 2, 3, 4 battles over there and shit more than Queen of the Ring and whatnot. Queen of the Ring is where every woman wants to achieve and be at. You know what I'm saying? If I come outside and get busy, it's over for everybody. If I get Babs and Vague to be like, give it up for the ladies, and you know what I'm saying, it's the king, the Queen of the Ring, like it's over for every fucking body. Come on. Only thing I gotta do is call Shuni and Farrah and Jazz, QB, E Hart, you know what I'm saying, 40, all those girls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Whether you know what I'm saying, I got differences with them or not and shit like that. I'm still the big homie. I'm the big bro. That's just nothing but a sit down and be like, yo, what we doing? This for the fans. That's boom, 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 boom. You gonna see it again. You know what I'm saying? When it's time, it's time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna waste their time with you know what I'm saying, talks of something that doesn't hold residuals behind it or a bag and shit like that. It doesn't make no sense. I'm not gonna just say, yo, can you do this for free? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? When I get into a situation that's gonna be like, oh yeah, let's rock. And that's when I put in that call. Salute. That's a real answer. I appreciate it, Trill. 1996, my man Trill. Yeah, man. So, hold on. Hold on. I just heard them all have a debate with E Hart and 40 about doing a WTBO versus Queen of the Ring card. Well, you got to have the owners to do that, right? we own the trademark and everything to that and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, because I do know Kenny, man. Salute to Kenny. That's my guy, Kenny Black. You know what I'm saying? He does TBL. So he's trying to tell me WTBL is a different fraction from it. Shut the fuck up, Kenny. It's the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what that nigga say. You know what I'm saying? I told him just like that too, by the way. Just fuck up, nigga. You know how I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. They're gonna have to respect it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to respect the forefathers and the foremothers of the brand and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying if you have a rookies versus vet situation and shit, you just putting on a makeshift Queen of the Ring event. You know what I'm saying? Because all the vets come from where? They don't make no sense. You know what's crazy? What throws me off too is a lot of people like, yo, I wish I had a league versus another league. Shut the fuck up. I did that already. It was URL versus Queen of the Ring, King versus Queens. You understand what I'm saying? They don't downplay female battle rap because of me. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? For any woman that thinks that, like I have an issue with these guys and everybody hates Debo and all that, no, they don't do that because of me. You know why they do that? They do that because they don't respect women's battle rap. All the shenanigans and the bullshit that come with it also comes the greatness and the shit that a lot of people done with the moments and put on with the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a balancing act and shit like that. When you're great, we're great. When they're great, they're great. You know what I'm saying? When the bullshit happens and shit like that. So, you know, what these ladies done, because I think I know Queen of the Ring has been established late 2010, early 2011, you know, till now and shit. You know what I'm saying? They've been fighting for their respect ever since back then and shit. You know what I'm saying? Some got it, some just, it is what it is, fall to the wayside and shit. But you can never in your natural born life ever shit on what them greats has done. And I already mentioned a lot of those names and shit. You can still go back to that channel and watch those great battles, the great moments in time and all that shit. Like I said, fans move forward, you know, they move backwards as far as looking in a nostalgic, you know, saying way, but they move forward, meaning they grow up, they have kids, they have jobs, they have lives. They're not sitting here watching a 30 to 40 minute battle every fucking day or anytime it drops and shit. Some people just grow out of battle rap because that was just a thing to watch at that point in time in their lives and shit like that. Some people just don't watch it no more. You ever hear the battle rappers? I don't watch no battles and shit like that. These motherfuckers be real. They for real. They don't watch no battles. Not saying it's a thing to say or is it cool. That's just their lifestyle and shit. At this point in time, people are out of favor in watching battles and shit like that. It's no longer as cool as it once was and shit because there's really nothing added to it. Where URL is off their YouTube channel, they're not consistent. They're consistent on the app, which rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to put on giving free fucking battles? It don't make no sense. The ends don't justify the means there, you know? And with all the other leagues, you know, ARP retired, you know what I'm saying? He's put on for a long time and shit, put a lot of money in a lot of fucking people's pockets. Respect to him. You know what I'm saying? King of the Dot been putting on since 2008 and shit on YouTube and shit. They have an event that's coming out right now and shit. Well, not right now, but you know what I mean. And shit, Jazz versus A-Ward is on there, fire. Very fire, but they have a fire event about to drop and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They come every now and then too. Just like we Queen of the Ring come every now and then and shit like that. So, you know, with battle rap, man, a lot of us is just growing up. Well, I've been growing up. I'm 54. A lot of these kids is growing up and kind of like, you know, doing other things and shit like that. And it's such as life. So the new battle rap kids that's coming up, that's in their 20s or teens or late 20s or whatever, you know, they're battling, but they really got no home to battle offer or home that's like either consistent or let's say, you know, for lack of a better term, just great for people to want to be a part of. See, that's the thing, right? With URL, Queen of the Ring, King of the Dot, we go hard. I battle league. I'll even throw RBE in there. You know what I'm saying? To whatever tier level there are also fan tier levels. You know what I'm saying? There's fans that come out for a specific event, for a specific league. I get blindfolded and thrown into an event. I open my eyes, I look around, it'll take me at least 10 seconds to find out what fucking event I'm at. What league I'm on. I mean, what league I'm at. 10 seconds, I could tell. You know what I'm saying? If I see a lot of hoodies, Timbs, niggas smoking weed and fucking, there's some Brooklyn niggas, I say that's We Go Hard. I'm at a what the fuck am I doing at a We Go Hard event? I'll be looking around like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? I get blindfolded, put in the van again, and get taken to another spot. You know what I'm saying? Unfolded. I look at it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a couple of LGBT community and shit like that. Whatever. I'm at a Queen of the Ring event, right? Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? Same thing. I get blindfolded, get in the van, you know what I'm saying? Go somewhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm blinded. I see a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, white boys and shit with tall cans of beers in their hand and shit, kicking it. You know what I'm saying? One or two white girls. I'm at a King of Dot event. There's nothing wrong with none of that shit I've said. None of that. Nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You could tell what spot you at. You know what I'm saying? Because some of the leagues created, whether purposely or not, their own internal fan base that only wants to see those battles at that spot. So some of these leagues, they know when they're taking a Queen of the Ring battle. Some of these leagues, they know when they're taking a URL battle. They know when they're taking a King of the Dot battle. They know that, you know what I'm saying? Because they know what people want to see. But this is the thing, when you take that away, it takes away the allure and the passion and the shit that people want to see on their favorite, at their favorite league. I knew for a fact people was gonna want to see 40 Bars versus Couture on Queen of the Ring. They both came up around the same time at Queen of the Ring. I had to get that battle. That battle's sitting on that channel right now. Right now. I had to get that battle. Some battles I couldn't get, that was real like, oh, yo, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I blame myself. Either I didn't have the pockets at that point in time, or the relationship was sour at a point where, for whatever fucking reason, because it's not always me, it is what it is. Or somebody got to them before I did, and they just took the money. But the battles that's living on that Queen of the Ring channel, my nigga, those girls will forever live to see and watch, to have their kids watch their grandkids and their great-grandkids to be like, yo, that was me back in the days, and we was lit. They could tell that story instead of just having them watch some random shit that don't mean shit to them. You know what it means for a nigga to get on URL? Still to this day, you know what that fucking means? You know what it means to get on a King of the Dot platform? I've went to a King of the Dot event. Fire. Shout out to Organic Gully. Rest in peace, Bishop Bagante. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. There's some more people, but, I don't want to misquote any names and stuff like that. But, salute to them. King of the Dot events be fire. I think I went to 3 joints. If you hear some beeping, that's this, they plowing the snow. I went to 3 joints. I think in Canada. I had to experience a King of the Dot event in Canada. I didn't want to do the Cali shit or whatever when they were doing. I had to be at the spot where they birthed their shit at. Fire events. Very well organized. If anybody in the game is organized, it's King of the Dot. They were more organized than any fucking league I've ever seen in my life. The badges, the laviniers, you know what I'm saying? How you come in the door, you know what I'm saying? Places where you could be at the VIP stage and all that shit. Welcome me with open arms. For that, Organic, I thank you. But King of the Dot, no stress. Just fun. Respectfully speaking, I'm going to say some wild shit. I wasn't hanging around niggas. A bunch of niggas that was trying to be, yo, what the fuck out of here? You know what I'm saying? Where's your mom? Where's my mother? You see where I got the, you know what I'm saying? No. Having a good old time. Beer in my hand. I don't even drink beer. Like, what the fuck am I doing with this beer in my hand? But having a good old time. And each and every one of those other rappers from the city, from where I'm from and shit, you want to call them black rappers, whatever the fuck you want to call them, it's, you know, say having a good old time too. No stress, nothing to worry about. Jokes flying all over the fucking place. Just saying. Just saying. Lastly, you know what I'm saying? We banging with the best of them. When King of the Dot was out, URL was out, Grind Time was out, Queen in the Ring was out, banging with the best of them in my own fucking lane, getting millions of views. We wasn't no small time little niggas. At one point in time, nigga, we was neck and neck with fucking URL. Pause for the stupidity, people. Right there, at a point in time, in popularity, not numbers. Don't get fucked up. I'm not delusional. But I'm saying popularity, niggas was fucking with us as much as they was fucking with them. And we both kind of low-key grew together with everybody. It was packed at every event. When URL had an event, you see all those Queen of the Ring ladies in there, and people who knew Queen of the Ring ladies was in, they followed that shit. Hold on. Happy Valley Farms. I'm going to tell you right now, you are my first ever super chat. Standing ovation for you. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Hold on. We hold on. Lord Beach is creative, man. Salute to you. Hold on. Y'all just helped me create something. Every time I get a super chat, I'm going to give you the round of applause and I'm going to stand up. Standing ovation. I appreciate y'all, man. Listen, hold on. Let me cry. Let me turn around and cry for a second. Let me take these tears out. All right, man, I'm back. I appreciate y'all gentlemen, man, and ladies or whoever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who's behind the accounts, but I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all gotta get another round of applause. But that's what I do this for, man. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's on here, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, because I'm here to give y'all everything behind the iron curtain, all the stories, interviews, everything. If you think a nigga, for a motherfucker that know a lot, I'm him. I know more than all these motherfuckers. I know more than all these league owners, these battle rappers, these entourage niggas. I know a lot. I know the dirty shit. I know the crazy shit, the fights, all that shit. I got all these stories I'm gonna put on here. You hear me? Hold on. Verb has a story saying, sorry, Debo, what you think? I don't think nothing, because I don't think Verb has that song. If he does, send me the link. And if he does, why is he wasting his time on me as opposed to not talking to Jay Mills or Mickey or whomever's getting at him, Cassidy and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. I got stories, man. I'm the plug. Yeah, that's okay. He just released it. That's okay. I'll listen to it. I'm the plug, man. I could call whoever. You know what? Let me hold on. Hold on. Give me a second.
You have dialed is not in service.
Oh, let me not play myself.
Subscriber you have dialed.
No, that's not it. That's the wrong one. I gotta erase that. I don't know. They might be working right now, but
your call has been for.
Hold on. I'm gonna read somebody just for good luck. I gotta get a good luck call so somebody pick up And good luck. Hold on.
What's up, Diva?
Hold on. Don't say nothing. Hold on. This is real quick. I'm live. I just got my first 2 super chats and shit. I just wanted to call a person, you know what I'm saying, I love and respect just for good luck. They had to pick up the phone. This is Bonnie Godiva, ladies and gentlemen.
I get the clapping. Thank you for the call.
Yo, I just wanted to tell you, man, I love you. You are a pioneer. You're an architect, and you get too much money. If that's such a thing.
I'm crying. Thank you. I love you too.
Yo, when I get a chance, man, I'm going to do an in-depth interview with you and shit like that, man.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, listen, I got it. When I get a chance, I'm gonna tell the story in depth when me and you was in Canada and shit, and the Low Pesci nigga was talking crazy. And
Uno Lavos.
Uno Lavos, right? And
And they almost jumped him.
Right. And I made them niggas apologize to you. Them niggas.
That's a fact.
Yo, man, I appreciate you, Bonnie. You know what I'm saying? You've always looked out for me, man. You got me money that motherfucking nobody else in the world could have done. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell that story. I'm not trying to get the recount.
Okay.
But yeah, this is real quick, correct me if I'm wrong. I hope I'm not saying no false information or misinformation I shouldn't say. Are you still in that tournament? Correct me if I'm wrong, right? You just
Yeah, we in the finals. It's me versus OMP, and you out of here. Gotta get your Bronx brother out of here.
You gotta get my Bronx brother out. Shout to Umpe, salute to him. But it's Bonnie Godiva we talking about, man. Now correct me if I'm wrong. How much is that prize for again?
$100K.
Can I borrow like $10 at least?
Yeah, I got 50 for you.
All right, Bonnie, man, I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna get that in-depth interview, man. Especially around the time I know you're gonna win. I got all the faith in the world in you, man.
Thank you.
All right?
Appreciate it. All right.
Be safe
Talk
out
to you
there.
later.
No doubt.
Lay down.
See, I'm the plug, man. I could call any one of my battle rap friends out of the blue. I just talk to them and ask them whatever questions I want to ask them and shit. I'm telling you, man, I'm the plug behind the iron. I know all these niggas. You understand what I'm saying? I got all these good relationships. But yeah, man, that's one thing. Hold on. Yeah. Bonnie gonna go to release a diss track. Listen, man, I'm waiting for one of these ladies to do a diss track. Wouldn't it be smart to do one and go at one of these vets and shit? Only one of these newer girls go at the vets with a diss track. I mean, it would be smart. Why not? Do it. Shit, I'll review that motherfucker. I'll let you know if it's hot or not and whatnot, man. See, that's the thing, man. Engagement is everything, man. You got to engage, man, and let the people know what time it is and shit like that, man. But I digress, man. I just wanted to do a live to get some shit off my chest and, talk about some things and whatnot, man. But I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Listen, if I could frame these super chats, I would. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, let me see something. Hold on for a second. Hold on. I'm definitely screenshotting these motherfuckers. Yeah. Screenshotted them. Okay. So with that said, man, I do appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. And good night. 1.